Hey, hola amigos, how y'all doing, baby? It's Friday. It is Friday. Y'all know what the deal is. Y'all should already be all prepared for this, knowing it's coming. You got beer and Bud Friday, baby. So, I'm popping the top on another. I'm on a Dos Equis kick, baby. I like it. It's good beer. Although next Monday, I understand the price might go up on it. You know, just because. Y'all know the rest of the routine there. It's Friday. It's time to kick back and relax and enjoy yourself. So if you're so inclined, stuff that bud in that bowl. And spark that booger up. And I'd like to give a special thanks to Thomas Morgan. Thomas, buddy, thank you. Appreciate that very much. It is well received and mighty tasty, my friend. Anyway, what's going on? Well, I got mail, obviously. I got mail, baby. But the first thing I want to point out, because you might hear a little hum in the background of the show today, and I want to show you why that is. That little machine right here is a evaporator. I've seen this thing on TV. It has an evaporator coil in it. You plug it in over there in this thing, and it's even got a temperature thing here on the top, because right now the air coming in on this side is at 93 degrees. The air coming out on this side is 78 degrees, and it absolutely works as advertised. I swear, it's an amazing little machine. Mama had it blowing on her last night while we was watching TV, and I want to thank Sexy Sports Fan. That's right, baby, Sexy Sports Fan, and you can find her at Sexy Sports Fan on Twitter. She's a blue dot. And she sent us it's an air conditioner. It's a little evaporator thing. It pumps water out, runs it through some coils, fan blows through it. Baby, I'm sucking it up, baby. It really does work great. So, Sexy Sports Fan, I appreciate it so much, darling. I've seen you on the chats during the live shows, and so I'll look for you. I'll look for you the next time and holler out at you. So, but we really appreciate that. That is such a cool thing. And sheesh, pretty damn neat. Anyway, that's not all. Ooh, good beer. I got a card from Jen Finley in Albion, New York, baby. She sent a Blue Dot family postcard. We're gonna put all these up on. We're working on a project up in the studio. Yeah, that's what it is. It's a studio, and we're gonna pin these up. And Jen wrote, love your channel. Feels good that we like-minded people that are decent and for decency and democracy. Love the show. Keep up the good work. Jen Finley from Albion, New York, baby. We appreciate it. She included a nice donation in there. And, baby, that's going to go to a good cause here real soon. We have a cause going on, baby, now. I also got mail from Mr. and Miss Manguel. I don't know which. It's from West Haverstraw, New York. And it says, we're sending 1,000,001 thanks. And to someone who's 1 in a million, I appreciate that. Hi, we love your show. Keep up the good work. Love you. A little initial there. So Mr. and Miss Manguel, thank you very much. We appreciate that. They also included a nice little donation. And then, I'm telling you, baby, I hit the jackpot yesterday when I went to the mailbox. Whew! I was going to talk about this last night before we lost our internet. So I'm sorry we didn't have our Blue Dot family meeting last night. But Travis and I talked about it. So we're going to do one tonight, baby, to make up for it. Y'all know me. If I miss a show, I want to make up for it. So we're going to do that tonight. Now, the third piece of mail I got was from Thomas Morgan, baby. And Thomas Morgan is the gentleman. I love his artwork, baby. I'm pretty sure y'all might be able to guess who that is. And there's several renditions of me on the inside, baby. I love Thomas's artwork. He's got another one here with me on the artwork. And then I wanted to point this one out because I find it very entertaining. If you can see that. That's the ship going down, baby. And all the Republicans are dumb enough to put Donnie in the life raft. Well, the ship sinks, baby. That's what the Republicans are doing right now. The ship is sinking, and they're all trying to save Donnie. Kiss off, Donnie. And as I already told you a minute ago, Thomas included a very nice donation. And Thomas, we really appreciate that, buddy. So there's to you. Now, before I get started, I got to change this thing around over here, kind of put it like that so I can get it right there. All right, get back to the thumb. So what else is going on in the news, John? Well, shit. Let me explain this to you. I think we're getting dangerous. I think we're getting chumped off, baby. I think we're getting a finger right in our face, not only from Donnie. No, we got more shit than that. There's more people throwing their finger in our face, and one of them is called Vladimir Putin. That's right, baby. Mother Russia. She's throwing her ass around is what she's doing, baby. We went from the audacity of hope to the mendacity of nope. That's Donnie, baby. As Michael Sean sent me this t-shirt a long time ago. Michael Sean is the one that provided that MacBook that provided us the ability to go on, and has been one of our donors, and we appreciate it. Anyway, Vladimir Putin, I guess he's out there like playing little games. He just sent a Russian warship. Are you shitting me? Damn near had a collision, came within, they say, 100 feet of a U.S. Navy warship. What? Just daring our ass to do something? This ain't the first time, baby. That's a big move out there in the middle of the ocean, baby. 2 warships come that close? No, there's a message being sent there, buddy. Somebody is sending a message, and it's Putin. It's the same message he's been showing us when he's throwing these Russian bombers that we've intercepted up by Alaska. How about the Russian troops we have down in Venezuela? Huh? Sure seems to me like old Pooty Boy is sure getting ballsy lately. I wonder why that is. I wonder why that is. Because we have a Russian agent in the White House? Because we have a Russian sympathizer? A bought and paid for whore for Putin, just like Putin pays for all of his whores? Well, Donnie's the biggest one Pooty's got, baby, and Donnie can't do squat. Oh, we'll make it in the news. Look at here, the Russians are trying to invoke us. Really, Donnie? You know why that is? Because they know you're a chicken shit, and they got your ass right over a barrel, buddy. They'll pull out the PP tape if you do anything, Donnie. You don't want the PP tape to come out, buddy. Are you shitting me? A whole world would see it. They'd think you're a scum. Well, we already think that, except for your little minion followers. But we got to watch that shit. And every time he gets a chance, he pushes that Russia, we can be friends with Russia shit. We saw him go to Normandy, France, to honor D-Day, June 6, 1944, when thousands upon thousands of Allied troops landed and started the push to move Hitler out of Europe. And he did a nice little speech that somebody wrote for him. But before he did that, he sat down with Laura Ingraham, you know, from the Ingraham angle, the one that's so upset because the white supremacists don't have a voice anymore, and she's upset about that. Yeah, that white supremacist neo-Nazi type woman, Laura Ingraham, had an interview with Donnie right before the speech, baby. And right there, sitting in front of God and everybody, with the backdrop of dead American soldiers that died on D-Day, baby, lined up, the white markers all the way back as far as you could see them. And what does Donnie do? Well, Donnie does Donnie. Donnie's a disgusting little coward draft dodger. Those stones back there mean nothing to him. Those graves don't mean squat to him. It's a backdrop. Yeah, look at me. Yeah, let's get them graves in the background. I'll look good for it. They'll think I'm a great leader. Are you shitting me? We all know you're a coward. A coward sitting amongst heroes, baby. That's what we saw. But then he goes on with Laura's show to start bad-mouthing Nancy Pelosi. Robert Mueller, are you shitting me? You're just going to sit there and pull nasty shit out of your ass and start throwing it around while you're on hallowed ground, on foreign soil? That's when you start pulling crap out of your ass and slinging it at the camera? Baboon. That's all he is, baby. You know, nasty Nancy. That's what he called her. He called her, what did he call her? Nasty, vindictive, and horrible person. And Robert Mueller's a fool. Who else did he throw in there? Oh, yeah, Hillary Clinton, the evil Hillary Clinton that should be in prison now. All that vomit spilling out of his mouth right there on the most disgusting news bullshit that you could turn to. Fox Spews, Bullshit Mountain. So all their little minions over there can see their little hero cockroach, their head cockroach, speak like a dirty, ignorant fool in front of honest heroes. But that didn't bother him. He ended right there with what else? Besides calling Mueller a fool, Nancy nervous, and crying Chuck Schumer. He ended that interview with how we should be having better relations with Russia. Are you shitting me? That's exactly what he's been selling ever since he got here. Russia, 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 baby. It's all about Russia. Their warships come within feet of ours and we can't do shit. We can't do anything. Donnie's afraid. Donnie's scared of Pootie. Donnie wants to be Pootie. That's exactly what Donnie wants. And he looks like he's selling it right out, baby. Everywhere we look, we're getting confronted by Russians, baby. Coincidence? I don't think so. I really don't. Russia's all over his ass. Nancy's right. We don't want to see him impeached. We want to see him in prison. And we know it's coming, baby. I think Nancy knows a few things. I really do, baby. Anyway. Scott Brian Haven. How about that shit? Scott Haven, 54-year-old out of Utah? Are you shitting me? Good Mormon guy, I guess. You know, good religious Mormon. That's all them Utah people. Are you shitting me? No, he's a wacko. And they arrested his ass because he's made over 2,000 phone calls to Congress threatening Democrats and that for trying to ruin President Trump's presidency. And he's threatened to cut off their heads and blow their heads off. We're talking about congressmen here, Democratic congressmen, Democratic lawmakers, maybe over 2,000 calls. He wants to shoot them. You know how them cockroaches are. They'll do anything for their glorious leader. Well, there's an example of one. And he also included, he left a freaking message. Baby, that's what I'm talking about. It travels. It gets around. That word spreads. The guy left a phone message saying that the Russians wanted those Democrats taken out, baby. So he wants to blow their heads off to satisfy Putin. Are you shitting me? An American willing to say that, yeah, hey, I bet old Putin would be happy with me if I killed you. See a trend going here, baby? Because I damn sure do. I damn sure. That message of we need to be nice to Russia. If Russia's our friends, we need to trade with Russia. We need to bend over and let Russia fuck us up the ass. Is that the story? Is that the deal? Because that is what it sounds like, baby. That's what Donnie's pushing. While he tries to kick every one of our allies in the shin, he said him and the Queen had automatic chemistry. No! That was bug spray she was spraying on you, asshole. There's no chemistry now. She tried to kill your butt with bug spray because she knows you're a cockroach, you asshole. Anyway, he's back on soil today. He landed just when I was coming down here to record this rant. So, yeah. The shit storm returns, baby. He'll be back tweeting out all sorts of crap about nasty Nancy and crying Chuck Schumer and all this stuff. Scared to death that they're going to throw his ass in jail. I hope they do. I'm glad. The whole stinking family. Every one of them's a little cockroach thief, and you know it. Anyway, he's got to come back today so he can sign the papers to institute the 5% tariff that Mexico is going to start paying on Monday. So he has to sign those papers today, and he ain't backing down. He's going to sign those papers, baby. He's going to show Mexico what's up. But wait a minute, the GOP's real pissed off. They don't want him to do that. They don't want him to do that. They don't want to put a tariff on their biggest trading partner down there, put a lot of people out of work up here and all that shit, cost Americans more money. Republicans don't want to do that. It's bad for their districts. Yeah, you reckon? No shit. But hey, here's my take. I think Donnie's going to sign that thing today. And on Sunday, before it goes into effect, I bet he comes up with some miraculous healing thing that came over the Mexican government, and they're doing all they can, so we're going to postpone the implementation of the 5%. That's what I think is going to happen. I'm not saying that that's what's going to happen, because Donnie could damn well sure just go ahead and let the tariffs go in place, because Donnie doesn't give a shit how much your beans cost, how much your avocados cost, how much your car parts cost. He doesn't give a shit. He doesn't buy that kind of crap. He has people do that for him. He doesn't buy avocados, baby. He orders guacamole just like the rest of us. Boy, howdy shit. That's not all the Republicans. We can see that there's a little crack going all over the place. That's not all. The Republicans don't want that tariff on Mexico. Mitch McConnell came out there and said, doesn't think people's all about it. But the Republicans are also starting to ask questions about Donnie's super PAC. The big super PAC, America First. That's Donnie's super PAC, America First, baby, because, it's what the Klan used to say. Donnie likes anything that has to do with the Klan, so, that's what he's going to use. America First, baby. He got a big old super PAC up in there. Been taking in lots of money, millions of dollars, baby. Got him have it for the convention, for the re-election. No. Well, the Republicans are getting a little worried because it seems there's a report out that they're kind of interested in the disbursements out of that fund, out of the super PAC. What's that money being used for, Donnie? Is it being used for commercials? No. $33,000 went to a New York City steakhouse, a high-end steakhouse in New York City. $33,000. I guess he was having a few friends over for a little meal. And he also sent $120,000 to David Clarke. David Clarke is the black Milwaukee ex-sheriff of Milwaukee, the one who's Donnie's super fan. He used to come out there on the campaign trail and just him haul all around. Donnie's such a great guy. And Donnie just loves that guy because that's his black, I guess. I don't know. Ask Donnie. But anyway, Donnie paid him $120,000 out of that account. And the biggest amount that's paid out of Donnie's super PAC, baby, America First, goes to guess who? Donnie Trump. That's right, baby. $460,000 of that super PAC money has been spent at Trump properties, baby. Go figure. We just happened to be in the neighborhood, so we thought we'd drop by and spend a whole lot of donations on I don't know, whatever the hell they want to. They pay themselves. We're going to have a big gala here, so the super PAC's going to pay for it, and they're paying Donnie, so it goes right into Donnie's. Are you shitting me? It's just another money laundering scheme, just like his charity and his organization. It's a place for people to make bribes. You give Donnie a bribe, the money goes in, it goes somewhere we don't know, go figure. That's the president, baby. He's been that way all his life. He learned it from his daddy. His daddy was a little cockroach. He's a little cockroach. His kids are little cockroaches. They're going to thieve every dime they can, and they don't really care how they get it. Sell out the country? No problem, John. How many billions are we talking about? Let's sell it all, baby. Because that's who they are. One good thing today, if you want to call it that, after 50 years, the New York City Police Department has come out to apologize for the raid on the Stonewall Inn in New York City, which gave rise to the LGBT plus community rising up to take back their dignity and their rights. And that day will live as a historic event, as it well should be, as any other historic event in our country. We should honor that. It was a desperate fight. These people had been put up with raid after raid, being beaten and humiliated, and they got tired of it, and they stood up against it. Well, 50 years later, the police department in the city of New York saw fit to stand up and apologize for the harassment that in June of 1969 was dealt out to those Americans that were in that Stonewall Inn, in that bar, baby. Nobody Nobody should have to suffer such shit. But the fight goes on today, baby. We had a preacher just the other day. We talked about him out in Alabama, thinking that the big cure for homosexuality is, well, we just kill all the gay people. And if there ain't no gay people left, well, there'll never be another. That's how ignorant they are. That's how stupid they are. Well, if we kill the gays, there will never be another. Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? Race relations? Hell yeah. Look at them, baby. All sorts of hate crimes going on all around the world. Just a lesbian couple over in London attacked and beaten by a bunch of teenage kids. Where do you think they get that shit? They learn it from their cockroach parents. That's where they learn that shit. They learn it from people like Rush Limp Dick or Laura Ingraham and all that crap. And the president tries to amplify their voice, baby. So 50 years ago, baby, it's about time that the police department in New York City stood up and said that was wrong. And it's an honorable thing for them to do. And we should all celebrate the differences that we have amongst us, that none of us are all alike, baby. We all got a little something different. But man, isn't that white, what is that called? White pride, or not white pride? Straight pride. Straight pride parade. Are you shitting me? My, how desperate the little must get to go so deep and so low. But look who they got to guide them, baby. Donnie the Dictator. Anyway, that's about all I got. You heard me right. We are going to go live tonight. I don't know if it's going to be 6 o'clock this evening or 7:30 like we usually do. But because we missed last night, we didn't have internet. We're going to go live tonight. So if y'all want to, come tune in. We'll be on Facebook and YouTube live, and on Periscope on Twitter. And we had a wonderful discussion. We got internet back last night for a little while, about 9:30 at night. I got on the Discord channel, and there was people in the green room in there, and we had a good conversation for about an hour in there. I really enjoyed it, and our Discord family is growing. The conversation always gets good in there, so I enjoyed that a lot. Thank those for being in there. It was nice. And anyway, but we'll be live tonight, and looks like the internet will hold out. So anyway, we want to thank everybody that donates through our Patreon page over there and helps it going on. It's going to come in handy. We have to move Travis's house. And within 30 days, or I've got problems. So we got to make the neighbor happy and move Travis's house. And I already got that in the works, trying to work on who's going to do the job. So anyway, thanks a lot for donating and donations that we got from all our Blue Dot family. And a big thank you to Sexy Sports Fan on Twitter for the neat Evapolor little air conditioner there. It really works good. It works good on keeping me a little cool down here, and because it is definitely hot. It's only 96 degrees on the other side of that thing, and over here it's 78. So yeah, that feels really good, baby. And so I appreciate it. Anyway, we'll see y'all this evening. Y'all take care, and have a good one. Later. Bye.